All right, my lovelies. I got disconnected. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi be acting weird when it's hella windy over here. So I just came on here to continue the conversation that I was having with Jasmine. I'm not sure if you're still on, but in case you do come to my videos, again, like I said, the way I work with my readings is the moment I put the hands on my cards, I openly, spiritually open to receive the messages so that then I can see what's unfolding. So again, no, you're not cursed. You got to let go of that way of thinking because they BS'd you. I'm not going to lie. So wishing you the best. And I hope, yeah, come back and definitely let me know when that new love does arrive for you, sweetheart. All right. So those of you guys that are just joining, go ahead and shoot your question and I will look into the tarot. We're doing free one question readings. I'm not going to be here very long. I just came on because I got kicked out. My Wi-Fi is tripping. It's windy where I live. So I just came back to basically finish that conversation. So if you guys have particular questions, shoot your question and I will get to it. I'm not going to be here for that long. So just letting you guys know. Culture, go ahead and shoot me your question, sweetheart. Will I move to Arizona? Break. Here we go. All right. Give me clarity. Give me insight. Give me sight. Will they be moving to Arizona? Give insight. Give insight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Will they be moving to Arizona? Here we go. Oh. Yes, I actually see you being at crossroads right now. I'm not sure if it has to do with your decision, meaning you deciding, you're still trying to figure it out, but I definitely do see travel. I do see a move. And I feel like this is something much needed in your life because there is a need to embrace a new beginning. And I feel like it's almost like it's going to happen in alignment, perfect timing. So the answer is yes. All right, sweetheart, wishing you the best. Culture, if you have a question, go ahead and shoot your question, sweetheart. If you guys are just joining, go ahead and shoot your questions and I will be answering with the tarot. If you have any questions in regards to manifesting, self-concept, or spell work, shoot your questions. I will answer. I was doing a live and I got cut out, so I'm coming back. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging like that. Okay, I want to mentally define myself. Okay, that was the question you asked before we, right? All right, here we go. Spirit guys, give me insight. Give me sight. Culture. Putting mentally defends how it's going to pay off with better treatment from others. Give me sight. Here we go. Oh, okay. The answer to that is a definite yes, and it's a hard yes. And the reason for it is because you, my dear, are letting go of a very self-destructing pattern or way of thinking. And this probably has absolutely everything to do with your self-concept. I'm trying to manifest not being abused so much and hopefully finding acceptance and any social place. Yeah, so again, the Nine of Cups does indicate to me a wish fulfillment. It does indicate to me blessings actually being unfolded before you. But you did have to release it. You did have to let go of your self-limiting beliefs. This is the core blockage for you. And what I mean by that is it could have been a way of thinking. It could have been that, throughout many years in your life, you were fixated, like you would primarily only focus on the bad treatment because that's what your experience has been. So with the Tower, something recently has shaken that foundation and it's guiding you to let go of your self-limiting beliefs or let go of past disappointments and focusing or being fixated on positive energy, on receptive energy, on people reciprocating your energy, reciprocating your kindness, your heart. So the more you love on yourself, the more you know you are worthy and deserving. And think of it this way, right? Your self-concept about yourself is changing because if not, you wouldn't be asking, because you wouldn't be aware that how they've treated you in the past wasn't deserving of you. Do you get what I'm saying? So there is a definite shift that's happening. I feel like you haven't even gotten to to really experience the massive change and transformation that is unfolding for you. So I definitely do see that happening for you in a very beautiful way. And it's something that you're very deserving of, sweetheart. Okay. All right. You've been too nice. Yeah. Yeah. I see that. And again, it has a lot to do with, I don't know if the work you've been putting in has to do with like spell work or has to do with manifesting, but it's like empowering you. And the more you're empowered, the more you start to believe that you are worthy and deserving. And the more you believe this, it creates a belief system where therefore the universe will respond to you in a very loving and nurturing way. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Can I ask another question? Yes, sweetheart. Go ahead and shoot your question. For those of you guys that are just joining, go ahead and shoot your questions. Let's not waste any time. If you have any particular questions about self-concept, spell work, manifesting, whatever it is, shoot your question and I will respond to you. I'm not going to be here very long. I just came back on here because I didn't want to leave hanging the conversation I was having in the previous live. I got cut out. So thanks. You're very welcome, sweetheart. So if you guys have your questions, go ahead and shoot your question. Let me know. Don't forget to like this live, subscribe to my channel so you guys can get notified of the most recent videos going up, as well as my lives. I'm going to be trying to be more proactive for the holidays. I do want to come on here and give back, providing free one-question readings for everyone that has any type of questions. So don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get notified when I do go live, okay? All right, so if you have any questions, shoot your questions, you guys. Use and abuse me right now because I'm not going to be on here for very long. Like I said, subscribe to my channel so you guys can get notified when we go live. Break. Yes. Except don't tell us to use and abuse though. It's okay. It's okay. In a positive way. I always say that on my lives when I do come live because I don't really come live. Honestly, I don't do it as often as I should. I'm always running around. I'm always busy. You guys got to keep in mind that I do travel, meaning I do go to clients and do personal home cleansings. So that keeps me away from the office. I'm always doing spell work. I'm always doing healing. So I'm always all over the place. So I don't have as much time as I wish I could. So when I say use and abuse me, I mean it in the sense of ask whatever questions you have right now that you have me. I love your kind soul, though. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Thanks. Okay. Susan Gomez. I've been manifesting a new love and possibility for me. Okay, manifesting a new love, any possibilities. Okay, Susan Gomez. Give us clarity, give us insight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Susan Gomez. New love. Huh. Okay, so I'm still shuffling, but they're telling me January 19, 2021 is going to be very highlighted for you. Let me see. Yeah. So what they're showing me here is, again, I feel like the connections you've had in the past, Susan, haven't fully given everything that you are requiring or everything that you're needing, meaning they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They are showing me that there is a new cycle that is unfolding for you where there's going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of stability coming in for you. Okay. Now, I do want to go and say, do not be so dismissive. And what I mean by that is I feel like the person that's coming in may not particularly be your type or the type that you're usually pulled towards. Now, what's coming to mind, yes, I'm going to say it. What's coming to mind is someone that is extremely nice or polite, okay, that you may think is, it's almost giving me the energy like you're feeling like, oh, they're trying too hard or they're needy, but it's not that they're needy. This is a person that is like pursuing you with purpose and intention. And I feel like maybe you're not used to that. Okay. Maybe you're used to dealing with people that are hot and cold. Maybe you're used to dealing with people. See, this is the thing that I see a lot. People that have difficulty when it comes to romance and relationships, it's like a person that actually pursues you, that knows exactly what it is that they want. Nowadays, you text them and they text you right away, and it comes off like, oh, they're desperate or they're need. No, that is a person that is healed and that knows what they want. So what's coming through for me, Susan, for you, is that the person may not be particularly your type. Do not be quick to dismiss, because this is a connection that has the potential to unfold into something long term. Okay. Also, get out of your routine, meaning stop doing the same thing you're doing. Try new places, try going out to different restaurants, try going to a different grocery store, because I feel like there is much needed of newness of energy, sweetheart. Okay. All right, here we go. Can I ask one question? Absolutely. Shoot your question. Love bug. Yes, I was shocked. So happy to see you. Yes, I know. I should be more active, but I will be coming on here more often for the holidays. I want to give everyone the opportunity, even if it's just a one question reading. I know that people are really going through it, so if you have your question, if you're just joining, go ahead and shoot your questions. I'm not going to be here very long. I've already been on here. We got disconnected, and that's why I came back on. So let's see. Let me see. I have been manifesting to get married. Will it happen? Okay. To get married. Okay. Yes, you just got to be patient. You got to be patient, okay? I do see commitment. I do see marriage. You got nothing but coins. That is the end game. That is long term. That is stability. There is still some traits about you that you need to work on, though. So this could be self-limiting beliefs. This could be, and because you said manifesting, it could be that manifesting is kind of forcing you to have more trust and believe in yourself. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oscar, hello, sweetheart. If you have a question, shoot your question. Okay, I see it now. Khadija, is my marriage able to be saved? Okay. So for those of you guys that are asking, I know I responded to some of you guys. I'm still responding because I don't have a lot of questions. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Is my marriage able to be saved? Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Okay. Here we go. Yes, but both of you guys have to want it. I feel like someone is feeling it could be your partner. It could be your partner that is feeling very overwhelmed, feeling like sometimes maybe it would be easier to just pull away from the connection. But here's the thing, though. I feel like you are you're very extremely burdened by this. Constantly fixating on your partner having to choose, or maybe this is a fear of yours that they may be thinking that they have to choose between you or the family dynamic, meaning their parents. You got to stop putting energy on that, because you yourself are creating that distance by all the energy that you're putting into worrying about, are they going to walk away? Okay. Yes, you're able to stabilize. Yes, you're able to reconnect. Yes, you're able to strengthen the connection. But you got to stop fixating on them walking away or them choosing their parents over you. You got to empower yourself by knowing, just like you got them the first time, that love is still there. All consciousness is still connected. So yes, there is the possibility of saving. You decide. Okay. All right, here we go. So for Sojeli, is their marriage being worked on? Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Oh. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a lot of confusion. I feel like a lot of your and I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't see witchery being done in your marriage, but I do see a lot of naysayers or a lot of people involved in this connection. So what comes to mind is like nosy family members or on your partner's side or on your side. And it can also be that you have a tendency of over expressing or talking to family member, friends, whatever about the issues you guys are having. And somehow you have allowed other people to have a say in that connection. And that's where the distancing of that connection or that relationship, the struggles basically. So what they're telling you is you can stabilize it the moment both of you guys like get to the point of understanding that you've allowed people to step over the connection when they have no right. I see a lot and I hear a lot of gossiping. So I'm not sure how connected you guys are to the family and stuff like that, but I do see a lot of nosy people, a lot of people putting their nose where it doesn't belong. And that's what's affecting the relationship, not spell work. All right. All right, Oscar, will it work out with Eric? Here we go. Will it work out with Eric? Give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me clarity. Okay. Will it work out with Eric? Yes. Yes, it will. I will go as far as to tell you, Oscar, that you need to control your snappiness. So I'm not sure what's going on there in that connection. I do see clarity coming through. I do see communication opening up. I do see both of you guys trying or wanting to put more effort, but I feel like you're very impatient or snappy. And I feel like it's a defense mechanism. So what I mean by this is you're kind of pushing them away. So try the best you can to be more open. Try the best you can to be less critical or less judgmental. All right. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right. Enchanted, it's good to see you live and interacting. Thank you again for your time. Of course, sweetheart. I love what you said. My ancestors are trying to redirect my love life. Can you explain further? Is this the guy I'm supposed to be with? When you said my ancestors are trying to redirect my love life. Okay, so your message came through, Lovebug. Your message came through very strongly because it was very heavy energy, and that's usually what ancestors do, and that's the reason why I don't necessarily read that as the one question reading. So here's the thing. When they're showing me that they're trying to redirect your love life, it has everything to do with your fears and the need to control. And like an example now that you're asking me about, is it the person that you're currently dealing with? You have to let things unfold. They will guide you through the process, but you got to let go of the reins. You got to let go of control. You got to let go of the fear of if it doesn't work out, like you got to trust the process. One of the things that us humans do is that we have a tendency of wanting things when we want it, and spirit knows better than us. And sometimes our lesson or what our guides are trying to show us is that we got to learn to surrender. Sometimes there is moments where we're being pushed to take action. Right now, you're being pushed to pay attention to the signs that they're giving you and to be guided by that. So they will make it very clear, very concise if that's the person for you or not. But what they're telling you right now is that you got to learn to let go of control and let things unfold. I hope that makes sense, my love. Thank you. It's true. I'm making those changes. Okay. Thank you. You're very welcome. Congrats on your future marriage. Is there someone interested in me? Matilda. Is there someone interested in Matilda? Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Yes, and they're going to make it known, Matilda. They're going to make it known. I'm seeing some type of communication open up, probably in the beginning, almost to the second week of December. Someone is confessing or being a straight shooter and coming towards you and letting you know that they are interested in you. So, yes, you do have an admirer, and I feel like you're going to know exactly who they're talking about by December. All right, sweetheart. Khadija, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. Thank you. I'm listening. Yes. His sisters. Yeah. So that's the difficulty, right? That's the difficulty of relationships. Sometimes we vent to our friends, to our family members, because we want perspective, right? But they're always going to give you perspective based on what they think is right for you. And sometimes what's right for you is like they won't come out in the open and be like, yeah, you're the one that's effing up. So they're just going to encourage and they do it out of love. But it becomes messy when you start to allow or start to listen to people when they start to get involved in your relationships. So, okay. Justin vibing. Finally caught your live again. I know I don't really come on. You guys don't make me feel horrible for barely coming on here live. I try the best I can to find the time. I actually, it says 20 minutes, but I had to reconnect because where I live is windy right now. So my internet disconnected and I didn't want to leave the other ones that I was doing readings for hanging. And that's why I came back. But I don't always find the time to actually come on lives. But I am going to be doing it more often because of the holiday. So you guys, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe so you guys can get notified every time I go live. For the holidays, I want to give everyone the opportunity at least to have a one question reading. Okay. So can you tell me what is going to happen in your love life? Just what? Just their vibing. Okay, here we go. Just their vibing. Can you tell me what is going to happen in their love life? Give me clarity. Give me insight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Crystal. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you. Given being on, can I contact you on our reading? Yeah, sweetheart. You guys can find all of my links on the description link below. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you guys can DM me over there for whatever services you guys are interested in. Okay. Just in their vibing. Tell me what's going to happen in their love life. Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Just in vibing. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. So there's a massive transformation that's happening in your love life right now. What do I mean by this? I feel like you guys are, or you are entering a cycle of releasing past hurt or letting go of past experiences that is guiding you, or the universe is forcing you to get into the timeline where you're meant to be. Meaning you may have been resisting some type of connection, or you may have been resisting love in general because maybe you feel like you were guarded. But I see you becoming more open, and the more open, or the more you listen to your intuition, it's going to guide you to the person that's destined for you. Okay. And I feel like they're showing me two different timelines. So I don't know if you're spiritually aware. So what I mean by that is, if you feel like, if you have been dealing with someone and you feel like you are spiritually connected to this person, that is a big yes. And spirit is saying, let things unfold the way they must. You will know when to take action. However, if you're still not in that timeline, again, stay open to your heart and watch how that person shows up in your life, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Wishing you the best. Here we go. Where was I? Let me see. Sorry, I'm going down. If you guys are just entering, shoot your question and I will get to it. I'll try to get to all of you guys. Okay. So, do I have haters at my house? Crystal. Give me sight. Give me sight. We have haters at our house. Give me sight. Give me sight. So what they're showing me is not necessarily haters, but I feel like there is a bit of competitive energy. I think that it doesn't come through as like haters. It just means like everyone tries to one up someone, or everyone tries to prove that they are like they're capable of more. It gives me like I don't want to say friendly competition, but it does kind of come off like that. And maybe you're reading it like very defensive. But I don't see haters. What I do see is competition. Not gonna lie. And competition is very different than like hating, like I said. I feel like it has more to do with, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the more or the better someone does, the more the other one gets inspired, and that's not necessarily a negative thing. Okay. All right. I hope that gave you clarity. 13 roommates. Yeah, that that would definitely give me. Yeah, so I don't see it as malice, sweetheart. I would have picked up on that energy. It has more to do with a competitive nature. And obviously 13 roommates is a lot of freaking roommates, so that makes sense. Jesus Christ, how do you guys survive? I mean, dealing with a lot of personalities there. But no, not malicious hate. All right, wishing you the best. Let's see. Lisa. Cards on her love life. Okay, love life for December. Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Okay, here we go. So I see someone resurging or coming back from the past. I feel like you may hear from someone, you may get some type of communication or some type of text from someone from your past. However, my advice is, let me pull out more cards for you. Yeah, so my advice is, I feel like right now you're being tested, and that's the reason why this person is popping back up again. So I'm not sure what's been going on in your love life in regards to the past, but there is someone that loves the validation you give them, and that's the reason why they're contacting you. I feel like deep down in your soul, you've been wanting to manifest true love. And what Spirit is telling you is stay true to yourself, meaning don't be tempted to go to the back and settle with bare minimum when you deserve, you know, a cup filled. um, yeah, definitely focus on new love. Again, I feel like it has more to do with the universe testing you. Like, do you really want, you know, true, authentic love, or are you willing to go back to the past? And my advice is do not go to the past. Stay in your sovereignty, stay in the knowing that you deserve true love, and it will show up for you. And I'm seeing it once this, so I see it happening in December, this contact or this person reaching out, blah, blah, blah. But I see in the month of February 2026, you're going to casually meet someone. So they're saying casually, that doesn't usually come through. I'm not sure what that means. Um, Casually could be like you go somewhere that you weren't really planning, and that's where you meet that person. Or someone is casually introduced to you, you don't think much of it, and then the connection or the sparks fly. Okay. All right. Wishing you the very best. All right. Let's see. Let me see. I have to scroll, you guys. Be patient. Let me see. Thank you with love and appreciation. Of course, sweetheart. Tips on learning to trust my intuition more when reading cards for myself. So, my personal advice, okay, so this is a very like taboo topic, but I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion. Are you able to do readings on yourself? Absolutely, 100%. Can you be biased is the question. If you are having difficulty listening to your intuition, then you should definitely not be reading for yourself because you're not going to be able to distinguish the ego from your intuition. So let me break it down. You want to learn to trust your intuition more when reading cards. Read to as many people as you possibly can. Don't try to get feedback from them. Whatever comes through, whatever, messages come, communicate that, but don't let them be the one to guide or set up the storyline for you. The more you do that, the more you start to listen to your intuition, it becomes like so powerful that you're not even going to need people to tell you like what they're going through or whatever. It's just going to come through very clearly. And then After you've gained that confidence in yourself, then that's when you may decide to do readings on yourself. When it comes to love and romance, I don't do readings on myself. Um, I had a very horrible experience. Maybe I'll talk about it on a podcast or something, but yeah, I don't F with that. When it comes to business decisions, money, I do read my cards. Again, because I I'm capable of like removing my ego from the situation, right? But again, I would advise you want to sharpen your ability and listening to your intuition. Um, Read to as many people as you possibly can and try not to be guided. You be the one to just open yourself and be ready to receive, and whatever comes through, write it down. You'll start to notice that the more you build off of that, the more easier it is for spirit to communicate with you. Okay. I hope I was able to give you maybe not what you wanted to hear, but yeah. Okay. Love bug. I'm just so scared of missing it and ending up the same situation in my last relationship. But you're right, because I've given all the signs and more. But I'm single, not in a relationship. Okay, so love bug, I hope you're still here. Okay, so in regards to that, I completely understand. But here's the thing, and this is something that people don't understand, right? We as humans are so fixated on what's happening right now, meaning what our current situation is, right? But you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And what I tell my clients is think of it as like you're sitting in the sofa and you're watching the TV, right? You're only focused in what's happening right now in the present, but you don't know what's around the corner. And if spirit is telling you love is coming your way, guess what's happening? Love is coming your way. You may not see it because it's behind you, it's about to come around the corner, right? But if you're so much in anxiety, what you do is you prolong that process. When you're able to take a deep breath and say, what is for me is meant for me and it could never pass me by, what you're doing is you're holding your power, but you're also opening your heart to receiving without protecting you. And without protecting you, meaning without fears, because a lot of the times we manifest with fears or through fear. So then the person shows up and then you're thinking, oh, this is the one because you've been manifesting. But guess what? This is the one that is showing up with the same fucking fears you have. You get what I'm saying? So when you allow yourself to be open and be like, what is for me is going to be for me and it's meant for me and it can never pass me by. What you're doing is you're aligning yourself, you're jumping timelines to the timeline where that love, unconditional, true love meets you. There's no resistance. Okay. And again, keep in mind, your ancestry is very strong. I felt that when I was reading you. So do not doubt the process, sweetheart. Trust in them. Okay. All right. Crystal, I'm new. Oh, you're new with the 13 roommates? Jeez. Okay. um, Optimistic love. Can you tell? All right, Spirit, show me Greg's feelings for optimistic love girl. What is Greg's true feelings for optimistic love girl? Okay, here we go. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, optimistic love girl, what happened? And what I mean by what happened is I see that you came into this connection very empowered, very much in like, very much in your energy, meaning you were confident. Something recently happened where you felt like you are either guarded or you feel like there is like doubt in regards to, and it could be potentially that you're feeling a bit of distancing. But my question here is there distancing or are you just fixated on the distance just because something different changed? And again, I go back to the previous reading that I was having earlier. If it is you, the one that is struggling with anxious attachment, I would work on that, sweetheart, because I do see the connection. I do see them very like passionate about you. The 10 of Pentacles is all about stabilizing, but 7 of Wands is you being guarded. So again, it's not about the person, it's about you and how you're feeling or what little changes trigger your anxious attachment. Okay. All right. I hope that gave you some type of clarity. Will do. You are the coolest to do this for us. Of course, sweetheart. Do I have haters at my house? I think I answered that. Let me see. She answers them in order. You only ask once. Okay. Roommate, focus on new love. Can you post the spell for protection for children, even if it's simple and effective? Yes, love bug. I have a lot of those coming. I don't necessarily really, focus on children. You guys know that they are, to me, saintly anyways. But I do have a few for bullying and stuff like that. So yes, they will be going up. Okay. Matilda, could you tell me who is my guide? Matilda. Okay. All right. If you guys are just joining, shoot your question. I will get to everyone's question before I log out. Okay. All right. Let's see. Matilda. Okay. Who is their guide? Give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. You guys don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys can get notified of the most recent videos going up. I am going to be making it more of a habit to come on here live for the holidays to give everyone the opportunity to be able to ask their one questions. Okay, here we go. Okay, so when you ask who is your guide, we all have very different guides. This could be our bloodline, this could be spirit guides, and this could be archangels, right? Or depending in your background. However, I do see I see two particular spirit guides that have been guiding you. One has been guiding you your whole life. This is a masculine energy. This could be a grandfather. This could be someone that was connected to your mother's family bloodline. But this is someone that could have been older, someone that died of like old age. They didn't die young. This is someone that is very much protective energy. And this is, again, like I said, someone that's been in your life since the birth. Okay. So again, this is a spirit guide connected to your mother's bloodline. Now, I see a female energy. This female energy is more so connected to, there could have been some type of shift that happened to you, something that you experienced the past 7 years. So I don't know what happened 7 years ago for you, sweetheart, but I do see a female spirit guide that stepped in. And here's the thing about spirit guides, right? Spirit guides can come through our bloodline ancestry, or they can come through our evolution, our evolving. So what I mean by this is spiritual teachers. And this female energy is more connected to your spirituality. So this is someone that came into your life that again stepped into your life when you were going through some type of pivotal moment. And I feel like this person, or not this person, sorry, I feel like this guide is someone that is going to guide you through the rest of your lifehood. So okay, give me 1 second because I'm getting. Okay, so what they're telling me is something that has to do with the connection of the way of you knowing when this spirit guide that is female energy comes around you is because it gives you a very strong scent of a flower. Pay attention to that. After this reading, it may open your crown chakra, and you may be more self-aware when this energy comes around you. But this is fearless type of energy, my love. So again, I don't know if your spirituality recently changed or you became more attuned to your spirituality, but this energy is very much going to teach you, guide you to become much more of a powerful manifester or a powerful enlightened being. Yeah, I definitely see, again, something that has to do, and you'll know because it's connected to, you're going to start to smell flowers or a specific scent of flowers. Okay, pay attention to that. All right. I don't really do like spirit guides and ancestors because it takes a lot of energy. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Where was I? And great answer to the question. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Mama. Hi, Mom. What is a reading? Let me see. Thank you. Okay, like a current feelings towards I don't resonate with anxious anything. I'm just protective of my heart. Greg just pursues me. Well, okay, so we can go deeper into that. But I feel like it has many different names, babe. You can put whatever name you want to put in it. Protecting your heart, it does bring anxious energy, sweetheart. That's why you're guarded. Okay, thanks. I'm going to light that my candle and ask for a clear message from them. Line current feelings for me, ma'am. Her name is... Wait, what? All right. If you guys have questions, shoot your question. I'll try to get to your question before I log out. I've been here for like over an hour and a half. I'm going to be logging out now because I do have spell work that I need to get to in a couple of minutes. So if you have a question, shoot your question now. Okay, here we go. I'm going to, okay, I did that one. Like 10 current feelings for me. Like 10 current feelings. I don't understand. Can you be more specific in your question, please? Does Tracy like me? All right, Crystal, here we go. Let's see. Is your question visible? Yes, it is, sweetheart, but can you reframe that? Can you be more specific in your question? All right, here we go. Give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Does Tracy like Crystal? Give me clarity. Give me insight. Okay, here we go. Yes, you're liked. It is reciprocative energy. So I'm not sure if it was something to do with like the previous question that you're asking about hate or something, or if you are like genuinely wanting to know if they're like genuinely emotionally interested in you. But either whatever it is, it's reciprocative, meaning both of you guys feel good feelings for each other. All right, here we go. Okay, her current feelings for me. Okay. Kalyani is her name. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. Okay, give me sight. Give me insight. Current feelings. Okay. Kalyani. Okay, what is her current feelings? Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so what they're showing me is that there is an imbalance in this connection. There is passion, there is connection and desire there, but I want you not to make yourself so accessible. What do I mean by this? Don't be the one to always actively pursue, okay? So as an example, if you text them, they don't text you back, and this is not about playing games, but unfortunately, I do feel like this person is more emotionally not evolved. So if you message or communicate, they take a while and then they text you and then you reciprocate right away or you respond right away. It's almost like this person is seeing you as like you're waiting on them to communicate. You're like so accessible to them. So my advice is, again, I'm not encouraging like mind games or whatever, but unfortunately you are dealing with someone that may be more emotionally not evolved as you, sweetheart. So my advice is don't make yourself too accessible and watch how they start to reciprocate. Watch how Kalyani is more putting effort towards the connection. Okay. I hope that came through clear. All right, here we go. Let's see. How much longer until the organized crime against me are exposed publicly and arrests are made? All right, give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me clarity. How much longer until the organized crimes again are exposed publicly and arrests are made? Give me sight. Give me sight. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is this is a difficult situation, sweetheart, because I feel like there is work that's being done. So what I mean by work is people are moving. They're showing me almost like literally people moving like the chess pieces. So like methodical. Or sorry if I cut out. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Um, yeah, it's almost like they are being methodical about this. I feel like this is something that it has, like, it's a lot of people involved. I'm not sure what we're talking about here. Um, a lot of people are involved. A lot of people are moving chess pieces. Um, I feel like it's going to be a battle. I'm not even going to lie. And it has everything to do with like someone of power. This is heavy ass energy. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like the outcome may not be the outcome you wanted, because I feel like there is a feeling of, it's almost like a feeling of unresolved or not getting the justice that you were seeking or that you were wanting. I have a lot of power and this has been ongoing for decades. Yeah. And again, it has everything to do with like money rules in this situation. Now, here's the thing. If this is a situation that's been going on for like, let's say 12 years, then you're probably at the cusp of some type of resolution. If it's been less than that, it's going to take about that long. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not going to come easy. Okay? And still whatever outcome it is, I feel like it's still not like the balance that you wanted. Sorry to say that. Yeah, this is very heavy, nasty energy. Am I going to get back the stolen trust fund that belongs to me? Okay. I will answer just in connection to that. Okay, give clarity. Give me sight. Give me sight. Trust fund that belongs to her. Give me sight. Give me sight. Yes, and there's something that's connected to karmic. So what I mean by that is, here's the thing. Sometimes in our life, certain things are destined for us, and other people can go out of the way to try to steal your destiny, what we call, or that try to steal what is karmically yours or what karmically belongs to you. Now, people can do that, right? And it will take time, obstacles, difficulties, years, whatever. But what is for you is for you. And this is karmically for you. Okay. So the answer is yes. There you go. Glad to give you some positive. Okay, sweetheart. Wishing you the best. Can you pull cards? Whatever comes out. Hannah. All right. Let's see. Hannah. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with you, Hannah, but what they are telling me is that you have to be more fearless on your boundaries. You have to, whatever you create some type of boundary, force yourself. It's almost like they're giving me this energy of like the era of being pushed over, or the era of saying yes to everything and not having boundaries is coming to an end. And the more you start to create boundaries, the more you start to acquire or feel respected, that this directly impacts your confidence and helps you become more empowered. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Wishing you the best. All right. I subscribed and liked. May I please get a reading? Yes, sweetheart. And I don't force people to do that. If you come to my lives, you can always shoot your question if I'm doing one free readings, one question free readings. So yes, you can shoot your question. I appreciate that though. Thank you. All right. So the reason why I tell you guys to subscribe to my channel is just so you guys can get notified every time I go live. Because I don't really do it, but I'm going to be doing it more often because of the holidays. Okay. Okay. So yes, most of that. Going to get yes, I've been a long road. I put a lot of work. Suppose. Thank you. Yes. Will I be in a relationship by next year? All right, here we go. Monica, will I be in a relationship by next year? Or should I just do me and forget? All right, Spirit, give me insight, give me clarity. Is Monica going to be in a relationship in 2026? Give me sight, give me sight, give me sight. Here we go. Girl, yes, yes. But you know what? It's going to come unexpected, and it's not with anyone that you're currently dealing or have been dealing with. The 10 of coins and the 9 of cups speaks to me about wish fulfillment, about stabilizing and actually getting into a committed relationship. But with the Tower, it's speaking to me about something sudden, something like it happens when you least expect it. So my advice is focus on you, babe, because the more you focus on you, it'll show up quicker. Because they're showing me that that person is showing up when you least expect it. And it's almost like when you are working on rebuilding yourself or working on yourself, or literally you'll meet this person while you're working. Okay. All right. There you go. Nice to meet you. I'm new here. Okay. Jasmine. Hey. If and only if you have time for my question, what major non-financial or financial shift do you see happening for me within the next 90 days? Okay. That is, okay, let me see. Okay, what major shift? Let's just say that, because obviously if you're asking about financial or not, you know, that makes it more confusing. So what major shift is happening for you in the next 90 days? Love Black. Here we go. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. All right. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So when it comes to what major shift is unfolding, I do see a new path being created for you. You may feel like you're suspended right now, or like you feel intuitively like there's a massive change coming your way, but you're still unsure, right? Or there's a bit of like anxiousness, restlessness in regards to momentum. What Spirit is showing me is that there is stability coming through. There is a blessing unfolding for you. And I see some type of connection or some type of relationship unfolding for you. That's if you're not dealing with anyone. If you are dealing with someone, I see the solidification of this connection, so taking it to the next level. All right, sweetheart. Wishing you the best. Okay, do you see me? Do you see me going into singing in my life? Okay. 1, 2, I'm going into singing. Give me sight. Give me sight. Give me sight. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, do you have the dedication? That's basically what it comes down to. So what do I mean by this? When you say, do I see you going into singing? The potential is there, but are you disciplined? Are you willing to put in effort? Are you willing to put effort to the point of mastering that? Then I definitely would encourage you to pursue it. But what they're showing me is it's going to take dedication and patience. So again, and honestly, be disciplined. Discipline will be what leads you to experiencing doors opening up for you in this field. But again, be methodical, be smart. And especially when it comes to working or collaborating and stuff like that, don't allow people to take advantage. Okay. So again, I do see it unfolding and stabilizing if you're capable of putting the discipline and being methodical about the connections or the people you surround yourself with. Okay. All right. Wishing you the best. You're very welcome, sweetheart. I'd like to ask, wait, what? I'd like to ask if Nick will decide to pursue a romantic committed relationship with Jasmine. Okay, give me sight. Give me clarity. Give me sight. Give me clarity. Will Nick decide to pursue a romantic committed relationship with Jasmine? Give me sight. Ooh. Okay. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I feel like this person is not emotionally open. I feel like you've already experienced a lot of restlessness, a lot of anxiousness, a lot of disappointment. And I feel like this person is more into like spreading their energy, meaning they're not completely just focused on you. So my advice is don't try to force it. If there's been a bit of distancing, a bit of like they're not actively pursuing you, my advice is keep it pushing. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Wishing you the best. Monica Shao. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thanks. I am very dedicated to it. Then definitely go for it. Go for it. All right. You're very welcome. Very welcome. All right, my lovelies. I think I am going to be signing off now. I tried to respond to, actually, I did respond to everyone multiple times. Unfortunately, I am short on time now. I have to prepare for spell work that I have for clients. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get notified when I go live again. I'm going to be doing that throughout the holidays, so you guys stay tuned for that, okay? Wishing you guys the very best. Brightest of blessings to everyone, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.